laying it up. You keep it laying it up. Yeah.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Shane Davis. That was tough.
That was tough,
I fucking
man.
stumbled over my ladies and gentlemen.
You did good, though.
Well, you know what? I never think about it.
Wait! I'm Brandon Fountain, and this is a controlled burn.
See,
Go ahead.
You didn't think about that. You just did it. I thought, right leading up
That's
to
my
it,
life.
it was like 10 seconds in. And I was like, oh, fuck, I have to do it. I'm about to say, what's up, everybody, with my name. And then,
Don't do that.
Bro, so I already told you this, but I'm going to tell it to the world. This is how we're going to open. So earlier today, and I hope you see this, Destin. I'm at least going to tell you about it because
Damn it.
we were in the moment together. We didn't discuss it, but it did happen. Trust me, bro. I hope that you thought about it as soon as we got off the phone because I thought about it for a while. But today's been a fucking day, dude. Like, I'm going on vacation tomorrow. When this comes out Friday, hopefully your boy be gone. But so I was dealing with like 4 different things, dude.
And you were eating spicy shit.
No, dude, I got a sriracha hot wing at a fucking gas station. And like, you know when you eat something spicy to like sweat, like, bro, the back of my head started sweating.
Yeah.
And I like had to went to Apothecary, went and seen them. I'm walking out of the car. Before I go in there, I get like 3 phone calls. I'm like, all right, dude, I'm gonna hurry up and get, and I'm dying because I ate the stupid hot wing. Like, I bought like a little cup of them, and I ate 2 of them before I was like, this is crazy, and I stopped eating them. So, with no ranch. But so I come out to the car, and I get in, and then I've got some missed calls. And so Thundercloud, he calls. He tried to call you. And he's, hey man, what's up, dude? So got this cart question. I help him, and then I'm like, hey, by the way, I'm gonna be gone Thursday and Friday, but our boy, he should be in the city, and I'll be back early next week. And he's like, cool. He's like, actually, I'm going on vacation too. I'm leaving on Friday. What was that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that. I think
There's a
you
little
dropped
clanky
something
clank
back there. Are you dead? Are you good?
What is? It was it sounded like a cheers.
Like a penny.
But so he tells me that it's his birthday, which happy birthday, Destin.
Happy birthday.
That's what I meant to say.
I looked at your birthday.
Because literally he says, it's his birthday, and I'm thinking about like 5 different things. There's just too much fucking going on.
Right.
And on top of that, I'm looking at hotel rooms, and so he says it's his birthday, and then I go like, oh, that's great, big guy.
Like a dad says to his son.
Like my tone went to like I was talking to my 4-year-old. I was like, "Oh, that's great, big guy." Like 100%. Like I said it.
That's awkward.
And as soon as I said it, my brain like snapped back into what I was doing and who I was talking to, and I was like, in my brain, I was like, "Why the fuck did I say that?"
You decided to just not address it?
Didn't address it at all.
Okay.
Just like glid on through the conversation. I'm like, "Oh, that's great, big guy." Like, I was like, fuck. Why did I do that?
I want you to know, if I was on the phone with you and you said that to me, my brain would probably still be processing it, but when we hung up the phone, I'd be like, what a piece of shit.
It was crazy, is what it was. Like, I hope, like, if he didn't have a moment where he was like, man, that was weird. Like, like when we got off the phone, because, like, me and him, we don't really know each other.
Yeah.
Like, so I could see there not being like, because, like, I would have been like, what the fuck did you just call me? Like, big guy. Bitch, I ain't your big guy. You know what I mean? Like,
well, he's a big guy like me too, so he's probably like, man, fuck you.
Right. I was like, bro, like, it was the weirdest, craziest thing that I've ever said to, like, someone that I kind of know.
I want you to know, a phone call saved this. As soon as you told me that, I was gonna call him.
I called you immediately,
and I was gonna mess with you. I was like, hey, I was gonna explain the situation to him, right? And then I was gonna have him like shoot you a text tomorrow and be like, anyways, man, blah 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 blah. Anyways, we'll talk to you later, big guy. And I was just gonna have him like, just see if he could play along and just throw you a couple big guys over the next couple weeks to see how long until you would be like, hey man, my bad.
My bad, bro. Like, literally, dude.
That's awesome.
So you did talk to him?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I was
like,
going to call him and someone called me.
So I know he's listened to the show. I hope that he's gonna fucking hear this
I'm gonna clip it
and die. Like, because dude, literally, sorry man, like didn't mean to say that way. Like, I'm happy it is your birthday, and I hope you have fun on vacation. But I did not mean to call you big guy.
I've written with a big guy in a 4-year-old tone. My bad.
Oh, that's great, big guy.
Great big guy.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was actually
I'm gonna
crazy.
make a T-shirt out of that.
Bro, I called
Great big
you as soon as it happened because, like, we talked for like another 3 minutes.
Right.
And then got off the phone. And the whole time I was like, fuck. And as soon as I got off the phone, I called you and I was like, dude, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I've lost my mind. Like I snapped at 2 people.
I've actually lost my mind.
And then hit someone with a big guy. Yeah, it was crazy. So how was your day?
It was great, big guy. Man, dude, I'm just it's been a week. We've been it's been a lot. I haven't even really told you. I've mentioned it a time or two, and you haven't said anything. I'm assuming your brain's processing it, or you just was like, "Oh, I don't give a shit about you." So
Your arthritis?
Dog.
Is that what you?
Well, not my arthritis, my carpal tunnel.
Oh yeah.
I've been driving every day to Oklahoma City every day, and here's the thing, man. I don't, pre last couple weeks. I mean, I've always been on the road. I've always had to go do stuff, but the way everything's been working out with Mike, has been busy and doing his stuff, and we've been just kind of handling all of the pickups ourselves. At least 4 days a week, I'm going to Oklahoma City, and almost every week, actually, I'm 5 days a week.
For a month now, you've been like, when you don't drive like that, and you look at it from a distance, you're like, man, that's easy as fuck.
Yeah.
But like driving all day long, like, I mean, and we're always in a hurry too. Like it's literally like it's a muscle that you've got to get used to.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It really is. Like it's the focus, the hands, your ass. Like
I've been, and here's the thing, man. I've been a fat guy, for a good portion of my life. So it's not like I have the best posture in the world, obviously. If anybody's ever seen me from, profile zoomed out, I got a, little bit of a hunchback going on there because,
I do.
A lot of extra weight around here that's pulling down. And at least used to be. And, yeah, man, I got 2 bad rotator cuffs. I know that. One of them's really bad. And then I got told I got carpal tunnel. I started feeling some crazy stuff in my fingers about a year ago, and I went to my doctor, told him. He was like, yeah, go do this test. They did this awful test where they literally stick needles in your hands while you're awake. Like you just hand them your hands, and they just repeatedly stick your hands with the same needle. It's very, 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 very painful, very uncomfortable. Yeah, it's horrible.
How many times?
Multiple. So they have it hooked up to like some kind of meter or electrical impulse thing, and they just take your hand and they clean them up real good with alcohol or whatever, iodine, and then there's no numbing, there's no nothing. They just repeatedly stick a needle into these different muscles along your wrist and hand. And the one that hurts is right here. Like they go a couple times into right here. And it goes in about that far. I mean, it sucks. It's not fun. And it stung. Wasn't a good time, but yeah, they told me like, yeah, you for sure have carpal tunnel, moderate to severe. And I was like, oh, well, hell yeah, giddy up.
Well, you have to. That's like a surgery thing, right? There's not like a medicine you can take, or
so no. It's you can go to. So I've been going to my chiropractor just in the meantime, and he's taught me some really, really amazing tricks to help, and he's been helping me with the I've got other stuff going on. I've got the rotator stuff.
Yeah.
But he showed me a couple really cool exercises and things to do, like this one where you put your hand against the wall, you turn it, and then you push your palm in and just kind of like hold it for like 10 or 15 seconds. It sounds easy. It even with with no carpal tunnel, it puts some strain. But it's basically just to like stretch this out. It's called the carpal something muscle.
The carpal tunnel.
And it gives you relief in the moment, right? But it's not a fix. And so I've been to the chiropractor every day this week, and I'm going to go every day next week to try to get some relief under control. But yeah, ultimately there is no fix. I mean, it's surgery. It's just
I don't really understand what it is. Like,
so here's the thing, man. I'm not a doctor.
So you haven't you haven't done the deep dive yet?
But no, I have. It's so right here there's this sounds crazy, but it's a tunnel, literally, where your wrist, so you got three bones in your hands, right? You got your carpals.
4, depending on the time of the day.
Come on,
you know what I'm saying?
come on. You got your carpals, your metacarpals, and your phalanges. That's real deal. Your carpal they're right here. There's literally a tunnel, like a hole, and that's like where all the nerves and blood and everything run into your hand. There's a bone, I guess, or tendon or something that gets like dipped and weighted in, so it basically pushes in on the nerves that are going into your hand. That's what carpal tunnel is, but it's made worse by typing, gaming, scrolling your phone, like all that stuff repeatedly stresses that and causes that carpal tunnel syndrome. And yeah, it sucks, dude.
So it's like nerve damage, kind of, not nerve damage, but something is firing your nerves.
It's something that's it's agitating your nerves, it's pressing against your nerves.
So what's the surgery? I guess like clean it off.
Well, it's like somehow they make that opening bigger so it doesn't press against the.
That sounds awful.
So apparently, it's not. It's a very easy surgery. It's not very invasive, but it's not a great recovery. Like it kind of hurts, I guess.
Is it both hands?
Mine's both, and that's the kind of the thing, right? It's like, do you do one at a time, double the price, double the fees, or do you have them knock it out at once and just?
I would do
damn
one.
straight touching your wiener for a week. You know what I mean?
There'd be no. I mean, depending on what the recovery looks like, if it's a few days without hands, you could make it work. But if you're like a few weeks without hands, you got to do one at a time.
I don't know if my relationship would survive Samantha having to wipe my ass, brother.
You have a bidet.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? Like you could bidet.
Yeah, I got a hemorrhoid though.
I mean, you know, you win some, you lose some.
It's not the best combo. Huh? The bidet is great on the butt. It don't feel great when it hits that roid though. I'm just gonna tell you.
Yeah, I bet that sucks.
It's not good.
No, I mean, here's the thing. I haven't graduated to bidet yet, but I do use yours whenever I go to your house. And, man, it's always like that, you know, because there's a too far. Like, it goes from.
Used to it.
Oh, you get like it gets like calloused.
I've calloused my butthole up pretty good. I can take it.
You can take it. Yeah. You can clip it. You can take it.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm just saying I can go to 100 on the knob. Thank you.
That's the
I can go to 100 on the knob and I'm doing just fine.
Shut the fuck up. You can go all the way.
I can go all the way.
No way.
Yeah.
Is that normal? Do you usually do that? Let's poll it. Usually, what's your number on the thing? Because I know me, and I don't have a lot of like. Jets hit me in the asshole. So I'll turn it on and it'll kind of like, it'll start.
You just got to have faith in yourself that you can take it.
You got to breathe through it.
You just got to breathe through it.
Yeah. No, I'll get there.
And on a serious note, no, I have done it several times on all the way. It's definitely you gotta yeah. I'm ready to upgrade. Like I'm done with the cool water bidet. I'm done with the $50 bidet. I want the $300. Like I want the one that plugs in and does warmed water and has the heated seat and blows the little puff air on your butthole.
See, I could fuck with that.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah.
That's probably gonna be my birthday gift, I think.
How much are those?
So it depends on how hard you want to go. Like you can get one for around $150, but
all day.
Like the one I want, it's like $200 to $300. It's
all
nice.
day.
It's real
what are you
nice.
talking about?
Yeah,
that would
nice.
be. Think
nice.
about.
No more cold seats.
Yeah, dude.
No more cold seats, right?
Yeah, bro.
That thing's warm, and it's not the warm that's gross. Like when you go into a bathroom stall and you sit on the seats warm, it's like ugh.
That's different.
Because that was a man's butt that got that heat
That's
there.
different. Those are not
heat.
supposed to be warm.
Right.
Yeah.
This is heat from that you intended to be there. And it's got automatic adjustment. Like you can. There's some dude that can literally scan your butthole and know where to fire the stream without you having to adjust anything. And now that one I'm not so sure about. I'm like, man, I don't know if I want logs in my butthole.
No, I'm okay with that. You see, everybody's talking about AI taking over and all this.
That's the AI.
I want the AI to know me. You know what I mean? Like that's incredible.
I want you to know. I want you to see that roid and avoid it.
Well, that's like, because I mean, every time I've done it, you gotta like, I'm like lining myself up. I'm looking down in there, and it'd be nice to not even, like to know where to sit. and you're good to go.
Well, see, my thing is so that one, it didn't work great. Like I actually fixed that one. Like the hole, what happens is that the hole's too small that it comes out of, and it's a jet. It's too hard. It's too much. And so I actually went and, drilled out the hole a bit.
Oh, you wallered the hole?
I wallered the hole a little bit and made it a little bit more comfortable. But it's just, I want to upgrade. I want to upgrade. I'm ready for an upgrade.
Is a bidet something you put on like Marketplace? Like, is that like a hand-me-down?
I'm not buying a used bidet.
Well, that's what I was.
Yeah,
I'm like, what do you do with the old one? Like, it's.
Well, because here's the thing, man. I know what happens. Like sometimes
You shit on the bidet.
here's the thing, man. You ever had those
And then pee it off?
You ever had those poos that it's too much? Like and you left a little bit there, like it's the sticky poos. Where it's like, you ever had the poo like where you just feel like you can't get it all out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here's the upside downside, right? The upside to having a bidet is you ain't got to sit there for 30 minutes and push it out. You just turn that bad boy on, and it helps. Helps clean it out right there.
Hold on. So you're saying
No. Hold on. But when you do that, there is some splashback. And sometimes you get little poop particles, and you don't want that. And so, sometimes you have to clean the bidet.
you ever pop one like off the backboard on the wall? It seems possible. It seems.
No, but I've had my kid has gone in there and turned the bidet on and sprayed the back wall.
Oh, I've hit my face with your bidet.
Yeah. Well, that's what I did. The first time I ever seen one at Vapor, Steve Roper's place. I seen the knob and I was like, I couldn't tell it was a bidet because the nozzle wasn't out. It was up there.
Right.
And so I'm like, what is this knob? And so in my brain, it was like, I don't even remember what I was thinking it was. But so I turn it and everything just soaked.
No, I've 100% did that at your house. And it's funny because, you're in the bathroom by yourself, but you still get that look around.
You gotta get a towel and dry everything off. It's like, oh.
I know you
didn't.
let it ride. Hey,
love it.
Before anybody else claims it, I want your old bidet when you move on. But
I mean, you can have my poo-ridden bidet.
Man, there's
You can
not
buy that bidet for $30 though, FYI.
No, I seen on Amazon. I mean, here's the thing, dude. If I'm getting one, it's heated.
Yeah,
I'm not.
100%.
There's no. I can't. I guess it'd be a good way to wake up, but yeah, I can't fuck with cold water in my ass. I'm a morning pooper. Can't do it. But so other than
The poop.
the poo poos and me saying wild shit, how's your week been? I haven't seen you much this week.
Yeah, we've been
busy.
We've been slammed, dude. It's been good, man. It's been busy. We've been super busy. We haven't had kids for 3 days, so
That's crazy.
me and Samantha have enjoyed it. We went out to eat downtown on Monday night, which was awesome. Yokozuna was dead, and there was no traffic. Parking was phenomenal. We had a great time. Just a good little date night. Last night we were going to go out to eat again. Then work. I was on the phone for an hour after I got home, so we wound up just going to Mazio's and Skytook and had Tuesday night pizza buffet, which was also great.
3 days. I promise you, at least one of those days, me and my wife would just be in different rooms in silence. Like, just to have a night of silence.
I'll have a lot of kids, though.
I mean, it's never quiet in our house. Like, it's all between the kids and the animals. Like, or even when the kids are gone, there's still kids showing up at my house looking for
know where the other
yeah.
kids are. Yeah,
it's and now kids are getting like older, so now like their friends have phones, and so now I'm getting hit up by kids.
Call them.
Oh, dude, it's insane. Like I get phone calls, and they'll literally call me back to back to back. Like, it's infuriating. And there's this one kid, God bless him, and I'm not gonna
Bless his heart.
I'm not gonna go. Yeah, my wife has like a sweet spot for him. I do not, right? So not my kid. I just, which I've said this to you before, but like the reason I got fixed, like I'm done. There's not enough love in this heart for another soul.
An 11th child.
Yeah, dude. And my wife keeps making jokes about like grandbabies and how many grandbabies we're gonna have. I'm like, I'm not ready. Like,
Not there yet.
I'm not ready. Like, if one of our daughters, like the Shane today sitting right here, would leave, like I can't. I have to get my mind right. But so it's hard for me to deal with other kids' bullshit. And this poor kid, man, he's gonna have a rough go. Like he's
one of them.
goofy, and
Another type.
Oh, dude, and like he's a good kid. Like he is a good kid, but he's just gonna have he's gonna have a tough ride, and he leans in a little bit to being goofier. You know, thinks it's funny type shit, and dude, I can't be in a room with him for more than like 10 minutes before I'm like, all right, well, I'm going upstairs. And my wife's like, oh, be nice. Like she genuinely like loves the kid, and he's been around since we moved in that neighborhood like 5 years ago. Like he's kind of like a part of the family in a sense. Like he shows up all the time, and I can't, dude. I can't do it, bro. I took him to the mall, and doggy, like I was like,
What's the age of said kid?
too old to be acting a fool in the mall.
Is he the
like
same age as your older kids?
like
or
13?
Okay.
Like just too old to be.
Why'd you take this kid to the mall?
Because it was one of our boys' birthdays.
Okay.
He wanted to run around with it. And like I said, dude, it's a good kid, sweet kid, man. But fuck, like, it's one of those, if I'm like, if you were my child, we'd be having a real goddamn talk right now. But you ain't, so, you know, I guess go on and run around. Go on, be crazy. But, yeah. No, 3 days, that's incredible.
It's been nice. It's over tonight.
They're coming.
I believe they're
home
coming back tonight.
Damn. You miss them though. I know you do. It's.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I got my heart broke last night.
They didn't want to come back.
So I ain't had them since Sunday. And I'm like, So here's the thing, man. I love both of my kids. When and I know I've said this before, but when Skylar was born, I was in the car business. She was immediately a mama's girl because she spent all her time with Samantha. Mm-hmm. When Maddie was born, I was in the cannabis industry. I was working 35, 40 hours a week, and I wanted a me. And I knew it was going to be my last one, and I knew I wasn't going to get a boy. So I was just like, well, this one's mine. Mm-hmm. And she's been my little just bestie ever since. And it don't matter what happens. She wants dad. Mm-hmm. I have to get on to her because she'll talk shit to Samantha just for fun. And, like, here's the thing, man. I'm a dad. I didn't carry a child in my womb for 9 months. It would hurt my feelings if one of my kids was like, piss on you, Dad. I love Mom.
Right.
I can only imagine how worse that would be for a mom. And Maddie will, like, she's kind of mean, dude. Like, she'll, like, tell Samantha, like, I don't love you as much as I love Dad.
They're blunt.
And, like, just, like, randomly.
Right.
Like, out of nowhere. Like, won't even be mad. Like, we'll just be, like, doing something. Like, we'll just be doing there. And she'll look over and she'll be like, Dad's my favorite, Mom. I love him way more. And it's like, whew. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, you're going to get us both killed. Shut up.
Right.
Because as soon as she says it, Samantha looks at me and I'm like,
well, in her brain, you're, like, pulling her to the side in secret, like, hey.
Right.
Who's your favorite?
Right. And it's like, we used to play the game, right? We used to be like, you daddy's girl or mama's girl, And here's the thing, we don't do that anymore.
You're right.
I know the answer. Mm-hmm. And it's cool. And it's ingrained in my heart and I love it. But I've had to, like, hey, it's not nice to do that. And I've had to hit her, like, I had to hit her a couple times with let me ask you a question. If I just looked at you and said that I loved Sissy more than you, how would it make you feel? Oh, dude, just... And I'm like, that's how Mom feels when you do that. You can't do that. And she's like, okay, I'm sorry. And she'll go give her mom a hug, right?
Bro, Bird, literally, last night, I got onto her about something. I forget what it was, but she hits me with, so you don't love me anymore?
Same.
Dude, literally, I was like, what? I was like, no, I love you so much. Doesn't mean you can't get in trouble. Yep. Literally, but you don't love me anymore. I was like, Where the fuck did you get that?
So
I'm like, that's crazy.
I'm so excited, right? Because I told Samantha, I was like, hey, I need to talk to my kids, man. Like, let's FaceTime them. Like, let's. I need to see my chillins. And so we call them, right? Or so she texts, Shy, who they're over at Shy with Shy and Riley. And yeah, dude. So Skylar FaceTimes me, and I'm like, yes. I'm excited. I'm like, yes. And so, hey, boo boo, and she's like, hey, Dad. And we're just talking. She's like, oh, I love you. I miss you. And then I'm like, where's your sister? And Maddie's like sitting next to her, and she was like, here. And I was like, Maddie girl. And she was like, hey, Dad. That was it. I was like, you miss me? Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Just like lost focus. And I'm like, hey, girl, you don't miss me? And she just like is like not interested. And I'm like, ow.
It's a bummer. But,
bro, my heart.
It is a good thing, though.
I about got up and left. I about went and got him. Like,
nah, you guys.
What are y'all doing to my kids, man? You trying to brainwash my chillins? My spawns?
That right there tells you she's going to be all right in school.
I don't want to be all right.
You want her to watch it. Yeah. No, that's fair.
No. She's it's not her I worry about, man. I say that.
When she turned 5?
No, she's not. She just turned 3.
But it's
born in 22
within the last few months. Yeah, right.
She's turned 3 in November. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's Bird.
She's in your bad month. Don't you have 3 in November?
No. Bird's August.
August is your bad month. Okay.
What's crazy is, and we didn't even fucking consider this until it was like last week, but so the cutoff in Oklahoma for kindergarten is, I think it's September 1st.
Got another year with them?
Well, so we haven't decided yet. Like, either way, she's doing something. But
pre-K.
So she could go to kindergarten in the next school year. Like, she'll be the right age to. But
I wouldn't do it.
Dude,
I'd go to pre-K.
If we do it this way, like I went to elementary school in California, and they do that year round. So the start time is like different. And when I graduated high school in Oklahoma, I was 17. And I didn't turn 18 until the following September. So I had to go like from May to September, graduated, but still a minor. If we did that with Bird, it'd be kind of the same thing. She wouldn't turn 18 until the next school year started after she graduates. So I'm kind of like, damn, bro, maybe we should not. Maybe we should pre-K her, because she would be eligible to still do that. Because we should have fucking done it this last year, but we didn't. But
it's a lot.
Well, she's our last one, right. Dude. It's because we've watched it with all of them. Like, as soon as school starts, they grow up so fast. And right now, she sleeps in bed with us. She's our baby. Yeah. And so it's one of those where. And she's so smart too, so we were like, no, dude, she could do kindergarten.
Well, dude, that's what I was just about to say. So I think you have to know your kid, right? Because I think there's 2 things you got to think about. One, it's nice to have your kid start, go through more or like be older, right? Because it's easier for him to pick stuff up. It's easier for him to learn. You don't have to worry about having the dumb kid. You likely will not have to have the talk of holding them back. But then here's the other side, which was my problem. If they're too smart for it, they get bored. And the reason that Brandon had such a rough go in school is because Brandon was bored as shit. Dog, in 5th grade, I was reading and comprehending on a 9th grade level. I remember just being like, this sucks. I don't want to do this.
You're wasting.
Dog, 6th, 7th, 8th grade, I don't think I turned in any homework, but I never made under a CB on a test.
Well, and that's like I read about it.
Wouldn't do it. I just was like, man, piss on this.
Well, you said exactly what I read is if I put her in this year, she'll be like kind of struggling to catch up because she's on the other end of the spectrum. If I wait until the next year, then she'll be like one of the older kids in the class. But I will say, like, judging off of my experience, it wouldn't have hurt me to be a year more mature.
Right.
You know what I mean? Before I got out into the world. Like, I literally like I was like, dude, I was
That's a tough one.
dumbass when I got out of school. Like I had barely like gone through puberty, but when I
Changed
graduated,
anything though?
I don't know. Maybe like it. I know, and this is what I'm trying to like.
I just had a hardcore deja vu.
Did you?
Yeah, like I swear we've had this conversation.
We probably fucking have, but no, I think because I wanted to like party, I wanted to go do whatever the fuck I wanted to do, and I'm like trying to get this into my oldest kids right now. I'm like if your goal is to graduate and go party, you're fucked. Like the party ends real quick, and then you're going to be 21, 22 trying to figure out how to be a fucking adult.
Yep.
And I'm like it's there's no way to do it right, man. Like they got to figure it out for themselves. But I'm like, dude,
part of me almost says put her in kindergarten, and then worst case scenario, if she's struggling or if she seems like she is, then here's the thing, it's not a big deal to hold a kid back kindergarten, first grade. It's not a big deal.
Third grade is,
but it's
when they track them till I think it's third grade.
Really?
And if they got to hit some proficiency test in third grade, and if they're really behind by third grade, then they'll decide to hold them back, and it doesn't really like make a difference.
I feel like that's good because that's about like once you get past third grade, you don't really want to hold the kid back because that's when they start really getting those like Skylar right now in second grade has got she's got a core friend group.
Oh, I bet.
And it would be terrible to hold her back. Which thank God we have the opposite problem. Like if anything, she would test into a higher grade.
That girl's smart
as shit. Dude.
Yeah,
She's crazy.
She's smart.
Perfect scores. Like we just got a report card. Perfect. Just almost perfect. Perfect. I don't get it, man. I'm so nervous for the little one.
She'll be fine too.
Yeah, I have a feeling she's gonna be like her dad. She's gonna be just
real mouthy,
super mouthy, super smart, and just not willing to just listen to too much. God bless her.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, there's a path.
There's always a path.
There's
always a path.
If you point those skills the right way, it
Dad,
can
I'm
turn
gonna be a
good.
salesman. Shit. No.
I'm going to Jim Glover. Ah, shit.
Damn it, I failed. Oh, you're gonna do great, kid. You're gonna make a lot of money, but you're gonna also make a lot of bad decisions.
No, if I could take like attributes from all my kids and make one kid out of them, like there's some fucking greatness there.
Yeah.
Like I've got
we got
like
to pick from too.
Well, and I've got like some that their work ethic is crazy and like their determination and the way they just pick shit up so fast, but they can't fucking talk. Like they can't like their social
communication is.
I have other ones that, dude, they could fit in any fucking word. Like they're socially great. Don't want to lift a finger.
Yeah.
Don't want to do a motherfucking thing.
I'm like, that's how it works, man. I don't think you get a whole lot of well-roundeds.
China does. They've been crispering.
Well,
they got.
I feel like they probably also probably have some tactics to that probably aren't the.
They got some scientists. they got some doctors. I think it's a little bit of that shit that they're making mammoths with.
I have a whole lot of great childhoods. I feel like I think.
No, they don't give a fuck about that. No, you're gonna work. No, dude. Did you see? So I found this today. So I'm behind the ball, but it's great and I love it. But and I sent the team some pictures of the great Afro Man, which, by the way,
man.
So there's this song out right now that is Lemon Pound Cake.
Oh boy.
Which I don't even know how old it is. I feel like this has been around for a few weeks or longer, but he got his house raided.
Or longer, like that's been forever.
Well, dude, the fucking cycle.
No, I know.
Jesus.
I get it.
So I think it was in 2022, 2023, his house in, I think, Ohio got raided. And it was like the Adams County Sheriff's Department. They raided his house on suspicion of human trafficking and drug trafficking.
Yeah, so I seen the video. I don't understand why they thought he was trafficking, though.
I haven't. I've only, I watched some footage from, he was in court today. and I watched a bunch, which he's all dressed up, like his suit is all American
great.
flag. Dude,
Yeah.
it's fantastic. It's his glasses he's wearing are American flag glasses. Like it's
is goofy, man.
Well, the deputies with the Adams County Sheriff Department, they're suing Afroman for like defamation or for using their likeness without permission. So, which here's the thing,
The audacity,
dude. Well, what's got me fucked up, and he's having fun with it. So he has been. I think this is the third time he's been in court on this, like in person. And he's been on his channel. I went and subscribed like literally today because there's a fucking list of them. But he's been putting out like video after video, like music videos. He has this poor woman. I think her name's Linda. He has a 13-minute long music video about Linda. It's great. But when your house gets raided, they are not nice.
yeah,
They fuck your shit up.
Oh, yeah.
Whether you're guilty or not. And in this situation, he did not get arrested, and no charges were filed. They didn't find anything when they raided his house.
but some lemon pound cake.
Well, that's the lemon pound cake. Is apparently he's got his home security cameras that he catches them raiding his house. They break his gate. They fuck a bunch of stuff up in his house. Well, in one of those clips from his security cameras, there's like an officer walking by and there's a lemon pound cake sitting on the counter.
That's the one I saw.
And they stop and like, I fucked that cake. And so he's taken that and I turned it into a whole thing. And the song is Lemon Pound Cake.
It's pretty great.
It's so catchy, bro.
It's so catchy.
It's so good.
It's been stuck in my head.
Oh, it's if you haven't listened to Lemon Pound Cake, please go listen to Lemon Pound Cake, and then find the Linda one. It's worth it. But
Well, hold on. So I was just looking on it. What face? I don't know if he's got a Facebook.
no, I found him on YouTube. Yeah, I went and
I
found
wanted
his
to follow him on
YouTube channel.
Facebook, but like if you type in Afro Man and go to people, like I think.
Well,
these are
his
all
name.
fake.
Do you know his name, by the way?
No.
Bro.
What is it?
Which, hold on, before I say this, I believe it's James Monroe. I saved it because it blew my mind. I was like, really? Yeah, I did not know. I mean, I knew it wasn't Afro Man, but
Obviously.
it was. I'm pretty sure it's James Monroe. Hold on, I'm sorry, guys. I know this isn't the best. I'm so crazy. It's Joseph Foreman.
Wow.
Way off.
That was way off.
I mean, here's the thing. James Monroe could have worked, but instead, his parents decided to name him Joseph Foreman. But they're suing him because he uses that security footage, and he's making all this content, like talking, like basically making fun of him. And the officer, Linda, something, she's got a donkey on her, and so he's been making a ton of videos. But it's been hilarious. And they're like today, like Linda cried in court because this has affected her emotionally.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, well, I'm like, here's the thing, guys. You don't get to walk into my house, fuck my shit up, break my shit, not charge me with anything. And guess what happens when your shit gets raided? Whether you're guilty or not, they just leave. They don't pick nothing up. No. Like, they empty all your shit.
Yep.
They break whatever they got to break to get into wherever they're going, and then they leave. So I don't feel bad for you. Those are his security cameras. That's his footage. And you are a public servant. Like, you don't have the right to be upset when you're on camera. Anybody can put a camera on you anytime you're on duty. I mean, they can do it when you're off duty, to be honest.
Here's the thing, and ultimately, even if you weren't a public servant, you're in my house uninvited. Now there's some rules there that would change if you were an invited guest and I was secretly recording you. That would be different
for sure.
But if you are an uninvited guest into my home, I got the right to do whatever I want with those films.
100 fucking %.
Whatever I want. I didn't invite you there. Yeah, them's mine.
Well, and what happened, because his defense is he's like, first off, they're my cameras.
Yeah.
He's like, secondly, don't I have the freedom of speech? Because they want him to stop making videos about them and content about them. They want him to stop making songs.
They're going to lose that a lot.
Well, and I'm like, check it out, guys. Like, there's a way to go about this. They're making the classic, like in kid world, when you fuck with somebody because, like, let's say they got big ears.
Yeah.
And you're making fun of them about their big ears. And then they get mad about it, or they're crying about it. What happens 10 out of 10 times? You keep getting messed with about your big fucking ears, because now they know they can get a reaction out of you, and now everybody's gonna jump on and be like, oh, look at his big ears.
It's one of those things. What you should have done is just said nothing, and it likely would have blown over.
If they wouldn't have said a word about it, it wouldn't have gone viral. Like, or it would have, like, that maybe the lemon pound cake would have went viral because it's a funny situation. They're in there like raiding, and then he's like, ooh, like, that's funny.
It's hilarious.
But there wouldn't have been 22 videos making fun of y'all now. And then he's like, check it out. If y'all wouldn't have wrongfully entered my home and broke all my shit.
Fridge. Yeah.
Well, and he's saying he hit him with, which this is hilarious, but he is accusing them of stealing money. And so they confiscated money when they were there. And he's like, that's not the amount of money, because they take your shit, and he goes to get his property back. And the total on it, he's like, that's not the amount of money that was there. Y'all took some. And then they looked it over again and realized that they had miscounted, and they were off $400. And he was like, that's bullshit. He's like, no, y'all tried to pocket $400 of my dollars. he's like, what's crazy is I knew the exact amount of money that was sitting there, and I knew it was off 400. He's like, but how you gonna tell me you miscounted 400 and you weren't even gonna? You were just gonna hand me my money, and if I wouldn't have said nothing, I'd have been fucked on that. Where would that have gone? They're saying they did an internal investigation and found that 400, and he's like, no, that's bullshit. He's like, nope. Which, here's the thing, I don't think he's worried about the $400. Sure. I think more than anything, he's trying to fucking poke him, because he knows no matter what he does, he's getting a rise out of him.
So here's the thing, man. I don't typically like.
I love police.
I'm not the guy that that likes to shit on the police, right? It's just it's not me. I'm very much, it's weird because I don't fit super well into everybody with this industry. But, I'm not the guy that hates police.
Not at all.
At all. Absolutely see the need. I am absolutely the guy that thinks that, we should hold the police accountable. You got to. I really like my constitutional rights more than anything else in the world, and I think that's a slippery slope. You start freaking dancing with that, then that becomes a problem real quick, right? Give people an inch, they take a mile.
No, you got to hold people accountable.
Here's the thing, man. If I'm truly innocent, and if he's truly innocent, and he got wrongfully, raided, I'm here for it. I'm here for all of it, right? I'm here for it.
But if he was actually human trafficking,
if he was doing some shit,
he just got the heads up.
I don't feel bad for you, but it sucks.
Well, this is what also makes me feel like he's innocent, because the way he's defending himself and going about it, if you were guilty, you would want nothing to do with this. You wouldn't fight it. You'd be like, I'm sorry. You'd stop making videos. Yeah. To me, I'm like, well, yeah.
Doubling down,
yeah. So, if you haven't seen Lemon Pound Cake,
would you like to enjoy some? Would you like to enjoy some moonshine?
I
have some.
So our boy brought a gift to a friend, and in that, he shows up at the Controlled Burn studio with a bunch of different little bottles of liquor.
Thing, man, I have a customer that
I was trying to word it right, because I started to say it anyway, and I
have a customer that really likes tequila. So I stopped today. And
more than a customer, they're a friend.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, one of them is an older woman that is the accountant for the said company, and she does a lot. and they're a very busy company, and she does a lot, and she does a great job, and she's super funny, and honestly, I'm just trying to make her love me. And she likes tequila, so by God, I stopped and got her tequila, and then I got my contact, which is my friend at this company, some tequila. But while I was there, I was like, I quit drinking, right? But I seen all these little delicious bottles, and I was like, man. Because here's the thing, I still love like a cocktail. I love to have a cocktail. Because I do love bourbon. I love whiskeys. I love tequilas. I like alcohol, some of it, right?
I like a good whiskey.
Yeah, same. But I see these, and I'm like, man, I want to freaking get us some little... Dude, some of these were like $1.50, $2. Like,
what flavors you got? So,
dude,
before we started recording, we tried this banana pudding moonshine.
My God.
It's incredible.
It's gone.
Did you drink it all?
I drank the whole thing.
Oh, dude,
Here's the thing. It's only 35 proof, right? So it was very weak, but man, delightful.
Dude, that on some ice
with nothing else, just chilled.
Dude, I could even toss a fresh pineapple on the side of that just to munch on. Fuck, it is good. You could turn that into like a slushie,
or make banana pudding with it. Vanilla wafers, do the whole thing. Just a little alcoholic dessert. So that was incredible, but of the same kind of moonshine, we have some orange shinesicle, white chocolate strawberry cream, which was Jono's nickname in high school.
White chocolate mystery.
I have a mango jalapeno tequila.
Hold on. Let me see that one. So, mango shada, mango jalapeno tequila. That sounds nice. Hold on.
But listen to this. It gets better. Sour pickle vodka.
I wouldn't call that better, but there's a lane.
I guarantee this is terrible, but it says it's made with real pickle
Here,
brine.
pop that open. Let's do a little.
Are we doing trade skis?
A little cheers.
Try this sour one?
Here, I'll take a sippy of that. You take a sippy of that, but we gotta touch tips.
We're gonna be tip touchers.
Tip touch.
All right. Tip touch.
Pretty fucking good. That doesn't look like that one's pretty good.
I don't know what to think. Do you like pickles?
No, I mean, here's the thing. Yes, but I don't love. I don't get the pickled slush like people do. That's not my shit. But
I just don't know what to think about this. I'm so excited for you to try that.
That mango jalapeno is fantastic.
These are so weak.
I like that.
Thank God.
Sour pickle vodka. Ew. It tastes like fucking burnt.
It's honestly weird. I feel like there's
that aftertaste is nice.
I feel like there's some kind of dude, you know what?
The aftertaste is nice. The initial
Bloody
taste,
Mary. You could make a Bloody Mary out of that, and it would be great
all day.
That's a terrible by itself. That's good.
That's great. Yeah. That's
nice. Spicy, but not.
But it's sweet.
It's
like a fucking mango nata. Like that in a mango nata would be fantastic.
That's good.
Yeah, that's nice.
Bro, I'm so glad.
I might, because I don't drink either. I'm not a...
Yeah, we gave it up.
Well, I've got a cabinet, just like every honorable man out there. But I've got a cabinet with about, 10 to 15 different bottles of... I've got some, doomsday liquor. I don't drink, but, the rapture, the apocalypse, whatever, zombie apocalypse.
Rapture is one we throw in there, but yeah, I'm with you.
I mean, here's the thing. If I'm not floating, then
that's fair.
I'm like, fuck. I'm probably pouring shots, but.
I'm probably going to try to figure out how to get there. Listen to this. I messed up. I didn't mean to get this much blackberry, which here's the thing. I love blackberry, so it worked out. But I definitely know one of these was supposed to be apple, and I wound up with two of these. I want you to know.
What is that?
The very first time I got alcohol poisoning was on Evan Williams at your house. Remember the night that I pissed?
No,
the first time I pissed?
Hey, hold on. Are you talking about
at your old mom's house across from?
No, that was R&R. That was a half gallon.
That's right. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
No, we went shot for shot until we killed the half gallon. Just me and you. We drank the entire handle of it.
Yes.
I think if I remember, dude, it ended up being like 12 to 14 shots apiece. It was something like that. It was somewhere between 12 and 14 shots a piece.
A lot more than 12 or 14 shots.
No, a piece.
Yeah, I don't know. No, anyways, but I don't know. We were tore up. It was a handle.
It was a whole. I mean, it might have been double shots, but I remember that number. But
probably.
No, it was crazy because B, literally like
pissed.
I remember like he's like I gotta go to sleep or I'm done, and then you just timber like you boom. And the way my house was set up, it was like a little shitty side shack next to like the main house, but underneath it was a garage.
Yeah, it was kind of
so when you hit it, fucking was
that a fat joke?
Yeah, you were you were 150 pounds bigger than you are right now for sure. So I wake up the next morning and I'm like opening my eyes, and you're sitting on my chair in front of my PlayStation 2. And like you're like wearing nothing,
I was wearing your underwear.
Well, so I'm like I'm looking and I see like fucked up underwear. Like
I thrashed him putting them on.
He literally put my underwear on, but like stretched them all out just to where it like cover his peep and his butt.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? And then I'm starting to like and like realize what happened, but he pisses like a perfect circle around, like just imagine him laying like flat, like from like tip of his head to the tip of his toes, and then he had just a perfect circle around like the length of his body
up to my neck. So
and I'm pretty sure
the circle came to my neck.
If I remember this right, my mom was so fucking mad at you about this because you took your clothes and you put them in our dryer. You didn't wash them. You just threw them in the fucking dryer.
To get out of there, bro.
And our dryer smelled like piss for like a week. Like I remember having to eat shit for that. It's like that's one of our core fucking friendship building moments.
That's really like the first one we had.
It's definitely
like the first real memory we had, like of anything crazy. Like that's kind of the story that started it. Like that was the first real. Like there was nothing real we did before that. Like we had like where we weren't really fans of each other, but there's another like real crazy story to it. Like I said some stupid shit. I felt like you were an asshole, and that was it. This was like
you still say dumb shit, and I still am an asshole.
Right,
but
right. So that's just we've learned to embrace it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, listen. But anyways, I got blackberry a lot. I got a blackberry moonshine. I got a blackberry Crown Royal and a blackberry Evan Williams. You don't have to. I'm definitely going to try a sip of one of those, probably the Crown.
What's that moonshine? That's blackberry?
No. So, yeah, this one's a blackberry. This is a strawberry moonshine. And this is the one we have to try. These two. An orange shinesicle and a white chocolate strawberry cream.
No, I likes me some dreamsicle.
Well,
and I love
try that one
strawberries.
first. Dude. The next time I have a night where I'm like, man, I'm gonna have you a drink. I'm going for some of this stuff. This is good. I never knew these were great.
Hold on,
They're milky.
Ooh,
Isn't that nice?
that's incredible. Yeah, I like that.
Try that strawberry.
All right, let me get a little taste of this one, and then I'm done,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm done for sure.
No, this is cool. That dreamsicle is incredible.
That dreamsicle
Like,
is really good.
I would put that in the banana pudding right next to each other.
Yeah, dude. So if you guys have never had, I don't know if any of you guys are like alcohol, Old Smoky Moonshine. They make some delicious flavors.
Is that something which I know you're cool until you open it kind of deal, like while it's sealed, but that's something that will go bad. Because like the liquor I've had for years.
Yeah.
Type shit. You know what I mean? Like that seems like that could go sour on you pretty quick.
So, well, it won't go sour because you got to think it's already. If you take milk, untouched milk, and you pour like a whiskey or something in it, it curdles it. It's going to immediately turn into cottage cheese.
Ugh.
So this has already had something done to it that stops it from doing that. But I mean, it is legitimate. It says right here, refrigerate after opening. So there's that. Contains dairy, milk, and cream, and soy. And it says, enjoy. Where's it at? I read it earlier.
With ice.
Enjoy within 12 months of opening. Okay.
Oh wow. You get a year? Okay, because that's my
Better than
problem.
anything else.
Is I don't fucking drink.
Yeah, if you get a whole bottle of something, if it were to go bad quick, we'd throw away every one because in 12 months, I may touch that bottle twice, maybe.
No, I can
Maybe
literally
3
this. I might catch some shit for this, but the amount of times that in my brain I've been like, man, I want to have a couple drinks.
Yeah.
Or like I'll go buy like a 6-pack of beer, and I'll drink like a beer, and then be like, oh, I really didn't want to drink, and then literally I'll have beer sit in my fridge for 2 years before I finally throw it away. Like I'm just not a drinker.
Not a fan. Sour kind of.
Is that the blackberry?
Just the regular blackberry? Which here's the thing. It's also very weak. They're a little stronger than these. Like these milky ones are like 35 proof. This one's a 40 proof. That one's not great. I'll just be honest with you. Now I'm a Crown guy. Before, and I was drinking my heaviest. I drank
you've
lots
always
of Crown.
you've always been Crown.
Crown apple. Like I always said, the perfect cocktail is Crown apple and ice.
Crown apple. Well, that's such a nice sipping. Like you can drink that straight, the sipping.
But
that's
the
like
peach. So the peach is great. The vanilla.
See, I don't like the vanilla.
Bro, mix it with Dr. Pepper or Coke. Phenomenal.
I bet that's good.
It's like vanilla Coke, vanilla Dr. Pepper. The apple is my favorite. Regal apple. Crown Regal apple. I can't open this. My carpal tunnel. Can you help me? I'm sorry.
See, hold on. You're putting me on the spot.
I just want to try it.
You know.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even think
I'm
about
left-handed.
That. Shane can't
Usually
open
I have
things
him
because he's a lefty.
It's
It's tough, right?
Yeah, do this.
Ooh. Now that's good. Oh, that's really good.
So, being left-handed,
That one's 65 proof.
all
the
you
strawberry
lefties
is.
out there are going to know
That's why that's so good.
they make everything for right-handed people. I call it discrimination. You can call it what you want, but
I call it discrimination. You call it what you want.
no, B has always given me hell because, like, especially as a dude, like, you know,
It's kind of,
your
that's
woman
the thing. Yeah, exactly.
is always like, here, open this for me. And, like, as a left-handed person,
Does Cameron open stuff for you?
no, I fucking, I
Figure it out. You
yeah, I
cut
hack
the top
it.
off. Yeah.
No, I do the whole.
I get it. It's all right.
This thing is terrible. You put.
I found a trick to get it open that doesn't affect my carpal tunnel so much. If you want to hit it back there.
What is it?
I use this part right here and I squeeze it.
Well, see, now I fucked up.
Now you can cut my hand open if I do it, huh? Mm-hmm. That's all right. Jesus.
Haha.
I'm sorry for putting you on the spot. I'm
You
sorry.
did.
John, I'll cut this out.
They're gonna make a whole, however long that took, a minute and a half of me trying to open a thing.
I'm gonna over the next like 6 months, I'm gonna ask you to open stuff randomly and just get a good clipping of a random fails of Shane opening things.
No, people,
This one I'm excited for.
it's never considered. So you guys out there, please, PSA, support your left-handed people.
It's okay.
We got it rough. We can't use pencils. Opening stuff's a nightmare.
I'm real sorry. I'm real sorry that I did that to you.
You know how much gray shit I've gotten on my hands over the years?
Great. Oh, from the pencils?
Freaking pencil writing,
They're not made for lefties.
No, it's
Yeah, because
literally,
when
you have to
write with your right hand.
You're
This palm
you're
sits
leading.
to the and this,
Left hand,
you drag it across.
I'm dragging.
So you smear it kind of too, huh?
Yeah, there's 100%. Like, you literally kind of have to like do it in a way that's super uncomfortable, just so you don't smear your shit. Yeah.
Man, I feel like on the
crazy.
last episode we were talking about something before we ended that I wanted to touch on this week again. Not the organization.
I was gonna say we've had 3 episodes in a row where we've had to cut the end out.
What was it that I feel like we were talking about something at the end of last episode that I wanted to touch on. I do have something else I want to touch on this episode.
There's my penis.
There's that. That's not what I want to touch on. Nobody wants to touch on that.
I wouldn't say nobody, but go ahead, sir.
We've seen a lot of craziness in this industry. A lot. We've seen.
I'm so excited to know where this is headed.
We've seen the governor say crazy things about, our industry.
Bro.
We've seen, it's not even in secret. I mean, it's out. I mean, they've said it out of their mouth holes. You know what I mean? Like the state wants less in businesses. They want less licenses. They got a number in their head, We can say that number's 2,000, whatever that number is, but they've got a number, and I think, and they're definitely, they're working on whittling it down.
Well, they'd be happier if it was gone altogether.
Oh, well, yeah, absolutely. Here's what bothers me. We've seen people in the past, I'm not going to say recently, but we've seen people in the past that everybody in the industry knows that they were pieces of shit. Not good people, bad human beings, bad businesses, and we've seen them, avoid being shut down. We've seen all kinds of things. Then you have something that happened recently with what I would say is the opposite of a company we would want to see shut down. We saw Ruby Mays. We saw Ruby Mays get what most people would think would be a slap on the wrist if you got caught. Like, the state wants you to when you send your stuff off for testing, you're supposed to have your batches made up already, and then you're supposed to pull randomly from that batch and send it off for testing. So Ruby Mays allegedly sent some stuff in to test before the actual batch was completed. Here's the thing. If you think that that's not something that happens all the time, you're an idiot.
Well, I promise you, there's a lot of people listening to that being like, oh fuck.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's real life, dude, and I hope that's what this accomplishes, really.
Let's be fair.
There's two parts to this, right? There's this part, and then there's another part I'm about to touch on. But how many times am I going to say I'm going to touch on something?
We need to make a shirt.
Are you keeping tabs? No, dude. So Ruby Mays is not a out-of-state brand. They are the epitome of an Oklahoma brand. They started here in Oklahoma. They started from nothing.
Out of a shop in Glenpool.
A shop in freaking Glenpool, you know what I mean? To where they, effectively ended up, which was, a fucking powerhouse of an Oklahoma brand with 2 dispensaries, right? Regardless of if you liked their product or not, they made a product that was very popular that a lot of people liked. Now, maybe it wasn't your cup of tea. Cool. Okay.
I never walked into a dispensary that didn't at least have the regular Ruby Mays.
Something, right?
Like
something.
Because there was was it the bold?
OG, the red ones.
The red. The ice.
The bolds and the ice.
The ice were my favorite. The ice were and then they came out the yellow. I forget what they were, but
that one was the one with hash rosin, I think, right?
It was like sugar.
Or sugar, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I did.
Bougie, a little bit bougier.
The blue, I mean,
wasn't your thing.
The red and the blue, the red and the gold just wasn't my flavor. But anytime I saw blue, because I could smoke on the thing 4 times,
right?
Literally.
Well, here's the thing: I won't like the red one. To me, I think it tastes like shit, right?
I mean, it is what it is.
It got the job done, though. It's what it did what it was supposed to do. If you wanted to get medicated, brother, like you wanted to get there, they were going to get you there. That's what they did.
A sure thing.
We tested them at OKCTL. Those motherfuckers tested in 45 and 50% THC.
Well, bro,
you know what I mean? And that's an OKCTL number.
I have so many tie-dye shirts.
If it would have been one of the labs that got shut down, that'd have been a 90% pre-roll, right? Like,
oh my God,
we tested it 40 and 50%.
One of the best booths at Harvest Fest every year, where you got to go make your own tie-dye shirts. It's incredible. Like we literally have a few years in a row of Ruby made tie-dye shirts chilling in our closet.
Here's the thing, man. I personally loved the brand.
They're catching some hate.
I know. That's kind of why I'm talking about this, dude. I've dealt with Travis over there, which is the owner, one of the owners. Kyle, Brendan, Rostabeard, rep for him, I think. Casey, Brandon Ashlock, the less good-looking Brandon in the industry. Lana, and that's kind of what all this is about. And this is what's crazy is I haven't heard Lana say anything, right?
No, she's been a professional.
Right. I want somebody to think about something like this. This is a brand that 6 months ago, nobody really said anything bad about. They were in every industry. Now, maybe someone would say, oh, blah, 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 this is bullshit, pre-roll. Okay, whatever. It's not your thing. Cool. Giddy up, right? But as an industry, they were involved in everything. They supported everything. They were a very Oklahoma brand. They get into this situation with OMA, and now all of a sudden, the entire industry is just shitting on them.
Well, and it's like and this is like a lesson you learn as a young adult, like you feel like somebody's being done wrong, and so you want to, a lot of people like want to feel like protectors, and so you'll jump in trying to speak for somebody because you don't think they're speaking up for themselves, or try to protect somebody, so your intentions are good,
right?
But maybe you don't have the entire picture painted.
Well, I just don't think they're thinking about it all the way through. Like,
well, they're taking one aspect, and because from what I can see, like it's a noble cause. Like,
sure,
if like from the direction they're coming from, I can understand like why they feel justified and why they're going about it that way. Sure. But they're only looking at a portion of what happened. They're looking at one piece of the pie.
Well, and I guess maybe that's why it's kind of, I don't want to say it's like, it just kind of bothered me a little bit. It made me upset for Ruby Mays a little bit.
Well, and we don't know everybody's private business.
Sure, 100%.
Like we only know what we know.
Right.
And what I've read publicly is there's not like a lot of dirty laundry coming out.
Sure, yeah.
Like it's more defending Lana.
Right.
And
Lana was the face of she was very much the face of the company. Like, I think if you were to ask Travis that, he would acknowledge that. You know what I mean? Like, that was
right.
That was who they had. She was very active. She was out there. She was at the events. She was on the message boards, the comment section. I mean,
for sure,
she was out there. She was a sales rep. She was doing her job, and I would even say she was doing more than what a sales rep would do. She was a very good ambassador of that brand. And what happened sucks for
there's not a good
everybody.
answer.
But that's what I've read is a whole lot of like, Ruby Mays did Atlanta dirty. And this is not coming from Lana. I haven't heard Lana say anything. Now, maybe she is. I don't know. But
no, I just haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
What I've seen from her has been
professional. Super professional. And I hate, like, I've seen stuff like, they are shitting on her because she's a woman and they used her, they didn't pay her, blah, blah, blah. I don't think that's the case. And if that's the case,
and we know, or allegedly, because we like Ashlock. Ashlock was a big part of pushing their products.
Huge part of it, at least in the beginning, for sure.
He lost a ton of money. Think about every dispensary that carried them.
Everybody, if you're going to take that stance, this is what I don't get. Is like, if that's where you're at, which that's not where I'm at. That's what I'm saying is, if you're at that, why not just shit on them as a whole and just be like, y'all screwed over dispensaries and every sales rep? Because, like, why not that? Why just this side? Like, why just that one? Maybe I'm missing something, right? I don't know.
Well, and if we are, please let us know, because we're not picking a line in the sand on this.
Not at all.
Because if there's more, stuff about this or that or whatever, cool. But from what we can see, is it's a lot of people are looking out for one specific person because she was the face, but most people would say that me and you are the face of OKCTL.
Right.
And I promise you, if it was left to us, that place would burn the fuck down.
Right.
Like, we can't do the things that need to happen for that place to be a business.
Right.
And
you know what I'm saying? Like,
and if OKCTL went out of business today, the amount of people that would be hurt by it, the amount of families that would struggle. So if people came out defending me and you,
I would say that's crazy. A lot of people got hurt in that situation. You know what I mean? Like,
well, and it was out of it was out of everybody's control.
Well, that's kind of what I wanted. That's where I was going with this. I love it because you're like I feel like you're like, hold on, don't go crazy. But no, I just imagine that situation happens, right? They got that Ruby Mays. I'm saying Travis. I know there's another partner. I don't know the guy's name. I can't remember the other owner's name. I think there may be even two owners. I don't know. I'm saying Travis. That's who I know. But think of what Travis lost. Like, he got what arguably most people would say is not that big of an offense. Like, yes, damn it, bad boy. You shouldn't have done that. naughty. Come here and take your pankins, right? But you lose everything. He lost, he's 2 dispensaries. He lost his whole brand. Every dispensary lost everything. Mm-hmm. They've got product now they can't sell. When this shit happens, dispensaries take the worst end of it every time, right?
And there's companies that are going out of business still because of the situation.
Now, I would if it were one of those things where they went out of business, OMA shut them down, and they paid everybody else besides Lana. Okay, I could.
Right.
There's a reason to gripe there. I know that's not the case.
Right.
I know that's not the case. No, I know it's not the case.
We know of a lot of people that didn't get paid what they were supposed to, from the top to the bottom.
And if that's you, and I understand, you have a right to be frustrated, right? It's frustrating, nonetheless, right?
For sure.
But
what's the old saying we used to hear when we were doing collections?
Don't smoke meth.
the second one.
Oh,
you'd catch this shit all the time. When we're trying to, because we did a lot of auto deficiency loans when the vehicles were already gone. You can't pull blood out of a turnip.
Yep,
like,
can't bleed a turnip.
If they lose everything overnight, all of a sudden they have zero money coming in.
How?
What are you gonna do?
How is he gonna pay?
Because in cannabis, y'all know this. We don't have any fucking protection.
There's not insurance like there. Yeah,
no,
it's not like
there's nobody care. The law doesn't care.
No.
If we get robbed today,
don't give a shit.
We can file a report. There's not going to be some grand investigation. They're more worried about shutting us down than trying to help us recoup losses.
Yeah, I mean, there is insurance that you can get for cannabis and cannabis product. Even you can get product insurance if you lose in a fire. I'm almost positive that doesn't cover your regulatory body shutting you down.
That's a different thing, I would imagine.
Different, right?
We're not attorneys.
I'm not an
Maybe
attorney.
we're fucking wrong.
I'm not an attorney.
But common sense tells me if you get shut down for fucking up,
that's on you,
right?
And I just hate it because I don't feel like I've ever heard anything bad about them. I don't feel like Travis and the Ruby Mays as a company has ever been the type that have been known to screw people over. So it hurts my heart, really. Honestly, it really does, because yes, if you're a sales rep, if I were a sales rep there, it would suck. I would bet that the owners of Ruby May are probably just as upset that they were not able to pay the people that they are, made the sales, that they're owed money.
The amount of pressure.
Bet that they are probably feeling a hell of an amount of pressure right now too.
Right.
On top of, what's, I don't know Travis's personal life and the owner's personal life. I don't know, but if I'm a betting man, just because I know how involved Travis especially was in the day-to-day, I'm going to say he probably didn't have a whole lot else going besides Ruby Mays. So if I'm a betting man, I'm going to say he's probably not doing super well financially right now. He's probably not doing great at all. I would say
most of us are week
his life
to week
is probably
at best.
in shambles.
Right. Those bills don't stop coming.
They don't.
And that's not paying people what they're owed, because some people are going to have the stance of not my problem, you owe me money, and I get that too.
I do. 100%.
But and this is, I've been in a position where I've had to hire and fire people throughout my entire adult life. The way you conduct yourself at the end of whatever the road is, for whatever reason, whether they just have to make cuts financially,
no matter what,
whether
your next potential employer is watching,
bro. Everything you do from the moment that you learn that you are no longer financially gaining from this situation is so fucking important. Because if it's me and you, obviously the people that started this can make shit happen.
Yeah.
They essentially became the Jack Daniels of cannabis. You can't walk into a liquor store without seeing Jack Daniels.
Right.
You couldn't walk into a dispensary without seeing. It's just what it was.
100%.
If it was me and you, instead of being where's my fucking money? Because you're probably not going to catch a response to that. Nope. Whether you should or not, you're probably not gonna. Me and you, and I'll bring it back to OKCTL. We know the person that makes this place go round is capable of some great shit. Mm-hmm. Me and you are going to have a huddle. What's next? Where do we go from here? What's the plan? What do we need to do? How do we make this happen? Like, there's a path to win. I mean, in life, you have the ebbs and flows, you have the ups and downs. Like, there's an opportunity there to figure something out.
Yep. Yeah, you keep it creamy. You know what I mean? keep it creamy. Keep it creamy.
Keep it creamy.
Keep it creamy, man. When shit like this happens, your best bet, no matter how bad you want to crash out, is to keep it creamy.
You heard it here first. The control bird, keep it creamy. Hey,
Keep it creamy.
Real quick before we roll, if you guys noticed these fucking dope ass hats, Oklahoma, shout out Leonard, you are the fucking man. So I randomly found this brand, and I fucking love them. Oklahoma, they've got hats, they've got shirts. They are not an official sponsor yet, but I fucking love them, and we're gonna grab some more swag from them. If you search,
We actually purchased these hats.
we did buy those.
So Leonard, tighten the shit up, bud.
But, hey, you know,
At least, let me get that, promo code controlled burn, hashtag 25% off or something. You know what I'm saying?
bro.
Like,
Hey,
Cheers, cuz.
hit us up, Leonard. There is a conversation that we can have to make this financially lucrative for all
Yeah,
of
I
us.
never knew about these. And then Shane was like, hey, man, do you like this logo? And I was like, yeah, it's dope as shit. And he was like, I'm about to get us a couple of these hats. And here we are.
No, I stumbled on like a promo reel with the company where he's like putting out all of his new products, and I saw that and I was like, dog, I have to have this. So literally messaged him yesterday, met him, got us a couple hats. He's got shirts coming in.
I need purple.
Dog, I
need a royal purple hoodie, maybe a shirt. Nah, actually, I don't need a hoodie. We're out of the hoodie weather pretty much. I need a t-shirt. I want a purple t-shirt with this logo.
dude, I mean, I'm just saying an Oklahoma controlled bird collab would be pretty nice too.
Yeah.
There's a path. And by the way, I fucking love that Dare shirt. It's the best, dude. I was a high school hero myself, but
Don't do drug, kids. Those are good drugs.
But doggy,
Yeah.
you got anything else?
Yes. One more thing. Uno más, por favor. As of right now, I do believe that next week we are going to have our boy Casey Rostabeard Young on the show. That will be the episode that airs on
Next Friday. Not this Friday. Next Friday.
I want to say the date, Shane. That'll be the episode that airs on. This episode is going to be airing on the 20th. That episode will air on the 27th. And then the week after that, I do believe that if it all goes well, we're going to be having our boy,
Spicy one
Brett
cooking.
Edwards, the man, the myth, the fleshy hound, will be on the episode that airs the 3rd of April.
So, Brett, literally, before we ever fucking started our very first show, and when we started this, I mean, how many episodes did we record that we never aired? Just to
4
like
or 5, 6, something like that.
before we
Quite a
ever
few.
recorded the first episode, we were never going to show anyone.
Yeah.
Like, he was like, dude, please, like, I want to be a guest on there. Put me on. And we've tried, whether it's been us or Brett, whatever, life.
It's been both.
We've tried. It just shit keeps happening. But stay tuned, because we are finally having the fucking man on.
We do believe that he's going to be on the following week. Not this coming week, but the following week after that.
No, I'm stoked. Yeah, we've got a couple good ones, and then
And we've got I've got a couple of cool. I'm not going to say anything yet, but I think I may have some other really cool guests chambered up, ready to.
so
We're gonna have Eminem. No, I'm kidding.
but we will have Bizarre on. But
Yeah.
literally, I hadn't even told you this, but I sent an email right before we started recording. We got an email on the controlled burn, which, hey guys, we do look at it. Like, send us stuff if you have suggestions, if you have guest recommendations, if you want to connect us with somebody,
pictures, just whatever.
For real. Somebody sent us an email trying to connect us with. I forget her title, but apparently she found cannabis through it was a medical problem, They're like she went through like some severe pain. She's worked with RFK. Send her an email. It's if we can get her on, I'm so excited for it. I'm going to learn a lot more about her in the next few days. But from what I spent 5 minutes looking at, like it would be fascinating.
So far, all I know is that she's worked for RFK.
Yeah, no, well,
You left out everything else.
it's stay tuned. If I can pull this one, it's going to be cool. Like it's
I'll stay tuned with y'all.
yeah. I'm excited. I'll let you know. But apparently, somebody that listens to us and somebody that knows her wanted to connect us, and it'll be cool. It'll be
I'm in.
Definitely a different vibe than we're used to. But which is
We had a governor candidate. We had some business owners. We're about to have a Brett Edwards.
About to have a Brett
Casey
Edwards.
Rostenbeard Young.
yeah. And if you want to be a guest on the Controlled Burn, shoot us an email at what email?
Team at controlledburn.live.
Ayo.
Did I get it?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, here's the thing. I said I put it to you because I don't
It'll be in
remember
the description, though, for sure.
Yeah, straight up in the link. Check the comments. But that's all I got, big dog.
That's all I got.
Well, I am Shane Davis,
And I'm Brandon Fountain.
and we are the Controlled Burn.
And we'll see you next week.
Peace.
Out.